Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock live stream from Twitch. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. Welcome everybody. We got many people here, but not real. Congrats on being the very first person in the stream. You just got done watching Shrek 2. Very fine. Casper, welcome as well. We got Beloa. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Like below a whale? I don't know. We got Skell, Wings, the Brack, Scary Skeleton, Orthodox Wizard, Oaf, and we got Ringo Chops, we got Echo Stream, Fire War, Lucky Darth, Geochrome, and we got Big Boy, we got Henkin, Pretzel, of course, we got Kazmul, The Guy Is Good, Martinez, BB Johnny, Jeffrey, Lazy, and Keybro Gamer, Tommen, Typical Plot, Chickaplad, Drek, or Drax. Drax Boy, I think is how you would say that. We got Kyoko, 6 point to knowledge, and a few others as well. Welcome everybody. Mystical Geek, Apple, Dang Rice. I think that's about everybody. Check in. Is that everybody? I think that's about everybody. Welcome everybody. Oh no, there's a lot more chat. Well, it's not everybody, but hi. Mel and BT as well. Cool, let's switch over to the game, shall we? We got many things to do tonight. It is dark out, and we have a beautiful broken moon somewhere above us. There it is. It's so cool. I love it. So we're going to be working on the Guardian Farm more tonight. This is going to be part of tomorrow's episode of Truly Bedrock, so we kind of need to get some stuff done. So yeah, we're just going to jump on down and start doing stuff. So we need to drain out that water, meaning that we need to go get lots more snad, and we might actually need more shulker boxes. So let's go grab our shulker boxes. So in the last stream, we got the floor built and the walls built as well, and we did pretty well on that front, but we still have a lot more to do, as you can see. I did design the actual cells of the Guardian Farm, so I know how the farm is going to function, and I know how to do everything, which is a very good step in the right direction. I had not designed the actual farm yet, so, you know, now that that's designed, we are much in a better position for actually getting this stuff built. How do Guardian Farms work? Well, we only got 25 spawning spots on Bedrock Edition, and that makes it really easy to manipulate the Guardian spawns. Typically, you'll send them to the Nether for really quick and efficient farms, but you can also just make them spawn inside of a Trident Killer and then kill them really quickly that way as well. There's a couple different ways to do it. You don't really want to send them all to a central kill chamber, because then they'll be alive for far too long, and that'll really decrease your rates. So you want to kill them in place, or get them out of the mob cap in place, by manipulating the spawn spots. We shouldn't have any guardians here in the Nether, but we'll need to do a little bit more of that later. I guess we got a couple. It's mostly going to be drowns though, right? Yeah. A couple drowns. Always good. Okay, so first thing is first, we're going to stop by Tiztom's base, because he has 3 sponges precisely for us. Zloy's online, Tiztom is still online. He still hasn't died! The crazy mad lad. Crazy mad lad hasn't died. What crazy? Wrong side of the road. There is no wrong side of the road. These arrows are just pointing the wrong direction. People don't know how to paint roads. Tiztom, the sole survival? Basically, yeah. Basically. I haven't been to Tiztom's base yet. I'm excited for this. It's on this side of the highway, isn't it? I just saw the tunnel to it like the other day. I believe it's somewhere over here. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Is that the sign that says it's Tiztom's? End portal to his base, yeah. Oh yes, chickens. Oh, this is kind of cool. So his entire base theme is Legos, which I significantly appreciate. I appreciate Legos. Tiztom! No, he knows about the chickens. I pinged him with the chickens in the Discord. Yeah, he knows about the chickens. I don't know if he's seen the chickens yet, but oh my god, that is so adorable. Dude, that must have taken 70 years. Jesus. A mini block house. Dude, why is that better than the houses that I can build? Full scale. Legit. Why is that better than what I can build? What? That's not fair. Mini blocks. Mini blocks are great. Hey, sponges. Are they wet? He didn't say they were gonna be wet. They're wet sponges. You dork. Oh my god, he's got fish. Poor sheep is on his side. I love Tistum, he's great. I don't want to peek out here too much. He's got a train. Because I don't know what spoilers or not. Tistum's great. So glad to have him on the server. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can go watch his episodes on Lay YouTube to see all of his builds. He's got a lot of fun stuff. Okay, so we're going to place down these wet sponges here in the nether. They'll dry out. Thank you. By the way, something you might not have known, you can also place sponges in a hot biome in the overworld, like a desert, or I think a beach or a mesa, and that will dry out your sponges instantly as well, which is kind of a cool thing that you may not have been aware of. Real quick, we also need to go to the desert again and get more sand for this. I love flying through that wall. It's so dumb. Ow. I don't like flying down this tunnel, though. Yeah, that's something that was just added to Bedrock Edition. They dry out in hot biomes. It's really quite the interesting thing. Quite the interesting thing. It's sand time. Oh, yeah. Sand time, sand time. Sand time, the best time in the world. We used, like, all the sand that we had for the glass of the Guardian Farm. So that's something. We're doing pretty well in the flying today. Oh, not too bad at all. Oh, this is going good. I'm not going to jinx it too much, but this is actually pretty decent. Oh, yeah, look at this. Become a professional flyer. Thank you, Nether Tunnel. Nice. Try to pronounce your name. Eric. Right? Eric? I don't know. It doesn't seem too complicated. All three of the Guardian Farms that I have on the channel still work. They still work perfectly fine. Really, it's just a matter of preference for what you want your Guardian Farm to have and what you want it to be and what kind of features you want it to have. So none of them are really outdated. It just, like, it depends on what you want to do, really. It just depends on what you want to do. If you just want a quick and simple one, then the original Guardian Farm is totally for you. If you want something that you can turn on and off, or that's overworld only, then perhaps the improved or the advanced version is for you. And if you want something with all of the above, then, you know, the expert level is going to be the one that you want. There's just varying degrees of complexity and difficulty and features. Eric, not Eric. Erarike? Yeah, no, I can't say your name, apparently. I mean, you put an I there, so it's like Eric. Yeah. Right? Something like that, yeah. I'll call you Eric. Kind of like Erie, but like Eric. How does that sound? Is that alright? Yeah, you guys got some weird names, let's be honest. Like, online names are so silly. Online names are the silliest thing in the world. Like, we can choose to name ourselves anything at all on the internet. Literally anything that you want. And we choose the weirdest of things as humans, don't we? What's a Soinlet Wasper? What's Tavlets? Like, what's an Orthodox Wizard? It's so strange, isn't it? Have you ever thought about that? Like, just call him Earwick. Earwick with a W. I mean, I'll call you whatever I can pronounce. If it's not your name, well, tough luck. It's what I can say. I'm pretty sure half of the long-term members of our community, like, I'm not pronouncing their names correctly, and they've just kind of grown accustomed to it. I don't even notice at this point. You know? Like Casper. Could be completely butchering that. I would have no idea at all. Maybe it's like Quasper or something. Like quack, but with a purr on the end. I don't know. See, I just don't know these things. Words are hard. Words are the difficult. But anyway, what have you guys been up to today? Have you done anything fun? I literally woke up an hour ago. So, that's how my day's gone. Yeah, pretty much. That's been my day so far. I did technically wake up like 4 hours ago, and then I fell back asleep. What even is a sleep schedule? Because apparently I have no idea what that is. I've been trying to have one of those, but I don't think I know the definition. So it's kind of difficult for me to get that at the moment. People been calling you Casper, so that's your name now, you guess? Yeah, that's fair. Like, if everybody just butchers your name because no one knows how to say it, that is your new name. You have no choice in the matter. Like, if y'all want to call me Soylent forever, that's my name now. Yep. Silent stream. Hey, Meep. How you doing? We should all just be viewer insert number here. Yeah, but that takes all the personality out of it. It takes all the fun out of it. I mean, even the clones in Star Wars, like, they all got names, even though they got numbers. Is this too much sand? It's too much sand. Where'd I put down my shulker box at? Not over here, apparently. There it is. I don't know how much sand we need, but you know what? Since we're here, we're going to go ahead and get another 9 stacks. Basically, just kill off this shovel. May as well. We've been here 3 times in the last couple streams, so I just need to finish up the sand, you know? Just get more sand than I think I'll need. It's not that difficult to get nowadays due to block lag not being a thing, so this isn't too bad, actually. Like, we can get a shulker of sand in like 10 minutes. And we're only doing like these 1 or 2 tall areas. It's great. Of course I turned to Star Wars. Yeah, I just finished Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 last night. So I finished the entire series. Oh my god. Those last 4 episodes. Ah. Oh. Oh. Sadness. So much sadness. Go watch Clone Wars. Have you seen Clone Wars? Yes, no, go watch it anyway. Make sure you watch the entire series, and you gotta watch it in order as well. Gotta watch it in order. Because they didn't release the episodes in the actual order that they're supposed to be in. So make sure you go watch it in order. There's like lists and stuff online for how to do the order. It makes everything make a lot more sense. Also, the Clone Wars completely redeems the entire prequel trilogy. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. Like, Clone Wars makes it all worth it. It's so well done. So well done. Oh, I mean, Clone Wars is on Disney Plus, but it's other places on the internet too. You know, I mean, there's other ways of obtaining the clones into your brain. Durability, yeah, it's getting down there. I just need a couple more stacks. Survive, shovel, please. We got a trident drowned over here even. I hate these guys. I hear you trying to throw a trident at me. Where even are you? Down there? Get out of here, dude. Is that enough snad? No block lag. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an actual sound alert. Hey, he's got enchanted chain. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's more sand than we needed. Let's go place all this back down, and then we'll be good. Your skin's based on the Trident Drowned. I mean, they're pretty cool mobs, not gonna lie. I personally hate them because, you know, I've been dealing with them non-stop the 3 days. More explosions. That's fine. I'll just leave that all behind. Who's my favorite clone trooper? Oh, Rex. I mean, when I first started watching Clone Wars, like, Rex was just, you know, I don't know, he's kind of dumb. He's kind of silly. But the final story arcs of Clone Wars, oh man. I really, really want to know what happens after Season 7 ends. Ah, so good. What's the furthest place someone has ever reached in this server? That would definitely be me on Season 1. Because we went out like 10 million blocks or something. We went to the far lands last season. We could do it again this season, but it's kind of a more stupid thing to do now. Because you gotta use beds instead of eating. You like clones? Name every single one of them. CT0000, CT0001, CT0... Yeah, no. Yeah. Why would I do that to the poor server? It's not actually that big of a deal. You don't generate that many chunks going to the farmlands. If you want to, you should check out my my video on how to get to the farmlands in survival. It's on the channel. It's on the YouTube channel. It's got like 1 million views or something now because of course it does. And it deserves it. Oops, wrong way. But yeah, you don't actually load that many chunks since you ×8 your coordinates every time. So you're really only loading like, you know, a couple dozen chunks every jump, and you only need like 5 jumps to get to the far lands. It's really not that bad. Yeah, that method doesn't work anymore with the eating. You gotta use beds now. You're late again. Oh, how dare you get here precisely when you intended to. I don't mind. How are you doing, you lovely person? Servers restart in 1 minute. Okay, we gotta build the entire guardian farm before it resets for season 2. Or I mean, season 3. Let's go sleep. Sweep. Ow. Which guardian farm are we building? We're building the expert level guardian farm. This is something that I've never done before, and it's a brand new design that I just came up with last night. Okay, let's get some ferni, like right there. Let's put the sponges in there. We're gonna have a fuel source. We have fuel. Fuel! We don't have any fuel. We can use those trapdoors that we bought from Tistom. That would work. We don't have much else fuel. Yeah, this is the turbo version, basically. Resets at UK midnight every day? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That makes sense. UK midnight. Hey, at least now I got a chance to eat my mozzarella sticks. Yes, I have mozzarella sticks. They're in a mug. These things take so long to chew. I don't usually have food for streams, but you know what? I woke up an hour ago, so eating mozzarella sticks is apparently my breakfast now. Anyway. Some people have like entire plates of food that they eat on streams. I don't know. Seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Yeah, no. I don't like the sounds of people eating. So I try to make sure to mute, but you know what? Mouth sounds, they exist. Mouth sounds. Don't do it. Okay, so bam. Look at that. We cleaned out an entire cell. Oh my God. We're doing so much progress tonight, guys. How's gonna be the best way to do this? Should we try and go find another ocean monument in the world and like raid that? And you know, get more sponges? Because this is going to take a while. Without the proper amount of sponge. Can we earn face reveals with pickup points? Not anymore. No, we turned that off. Technically, it still exists, but no one's ever gonna be able to reach that. By design, too. So they can clear out a 5-block area, can't they? No, not even. So, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of sponges for this. Meaning that we're gonna need many sponges. Yeah. Basically, that's how it's going. We're gonna need many sponges. I don't think we need 2 Ferni. Let's see. We can burn this Achacha. We don't need this anymore. Thank you, Achacha. You've served us kind of well. Let's pull up a chunk base real quick. Chunk base. Can I see the world seed? Game. World seed is 70. Great. Apps. Apps. We gotta go to the money bit finder. Put in the world seed of 70. There might be another one near here, but I'm not sure. If there's one close by, then we'll try and do it. What's our coordinates? 344, 13, 10. 344, 13, 10. Okay, it looks like there's actually quite a few. If they're rated or not already is gonna matter. The seed is so close to 69. Well, if you look at what stream it is today, you'll notice that, yeah. Okay, so flowing water. Can we place that, like, right there to get rid of that? No. Wow, this really is gonna take a lot of sponges, isn't it? We gotta be careful not to lose any through to the nether portals either. Alright, that's the wet sponge. Can we use a hoe to break these things faster now? Wait, can we instant mine sponges now? Hold on. Toss you boys back in there. Don't we have instant mineable sponge? We has instant mineable sponge, right? 15 sponges per row. Yeah, so this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh my god, instant mineable sponges. Thank you, the lords of Minecraft. Yes. No, Zloy's not online. No one else logged back on after the reset. I think Zloy was probably AFK because he didn't say, hey, which he normally says, hey, when I log on. Okay, we're in business now. Yeah, so we gotta do this every 3 blocks. Cool. I'm very, very, very happy about the instant mineable sponges. We just gotta do some extra little bits for these water sources. That's fine. Whatever, right? Thank you. Sponges not being instant mineable is kind of the bane of my existence. Let's be honest. I've been needing instant mineable sponges for so long. Now going to the nether and placing them down there might actually be a faster alternative than smelting them if you have a large amount of sponges. Like, that legitimately might be a good alternative. Going to the nether, it takes the, you know, you gotta account for the time that it takes to go to the nether and all that. But if you got a large amount of sponges, it might legitimately be faster to go to the nether to dry them out. Because before, it definitely wasn't worth it. The mining time of sponges was just too low. But it's very interesting now. It is, can confirm. Nice. That is so cool. I love hoes. Can I just say I love me some hoes. Best tool in the game. Great for leaves, great for spongi. They're great for all the things. Except haste beacon to place sand faster. Haste doesn't make you place things faster, it just makes you break things. It's been tested pretty extensively and, like, yeah, it's only for breaking. That's like an old myth from way back in the day. Setting up a haste beacon makes you attack things faster. But that's been tested and disproven as well by Le Exumavoid. Where's the pigfish? We don't talk about pigfish. Oink oink. I mean, what? What does oinks sound like when they're underwater? I don't know how to make those kinds of sound. Okay, so we nearly got one row cleaned out. Are you gonna be an issue of water? Kind of? Not really though. Yay! More water? Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably go try and hit up ourselves a monument. I wasn't kind of planning on doing that today, but I don't think it'll be that difficult to hit up a monument. Although, no, yeah, it is going to be because of the mining fatigue. Yeah, mining fatigue, that's actually a big deal now, isn't it? Right, so this takes actual effort. Okay. I guess we should head back to the base. We should get some water breathing potions. And we should try and find ourselves a monument that hasn't been raided yet. I think we're gonna need at least, like, you know, at least 10 sponges to do this right. Because that'll make us that we can clear out a whole row. I think Sloy has like 3 outer guardians. It's kind of ridiculous. Haha, effort. Don't use that on Bedrock Edition, kind of, yeah. Fire breathing potion. Fire breathing? Sign me up. I'll take 4,000. I'll trade you fire resistance for fire breathing. Yeah, but you can use milk for mining fatigue, but you get the mining fatigue back so quickly that you literally have to kill the elders in order to, you know, not have mining fatigue anymore. Like, you can drink it non-stop, and you'll just non-stop get mining fatigue, which might be a bug. I'm not sure if they're supposed to do that, but yeah. That's really what happens. Okay, water breathing for 8 minutes. Night vision, night vision. We don't really need those. Let's make 3 more of the water breathings. One of them's. One of those. We're gonna need a puffer. We got lay puffs, right? Yeah, we got the puffs. Cool. Just get 2 double chests of milk. Not gonna happen. Not gonna work either. All right, you don't have blaze powders, right? Always forget about the blaze powders. It's so silly. We has blaze powders, right? Yeah, we do. If you have a conduit, it's smooth sailing, but then it's still the mining fatigue too. I've conquered so many ocean monuments in the past. They're really, really fun. But, yeah. Bedrock Edition is a little bit different when it comes to these guys. Are you going to be done brewing yet? That's awkward. Is that going to make a puffer? Yeah, that's going to do the thing. Great. Okay, we got a bunch of new notifications. Thank you, everyone, so much for the support. We got lots of new followers. Welcome to the Soylents, everybody. We got Eric, Neptune, I'm Sahand. We got Rakes. We got Darkish, Unknown Legacy, Bacon. And we got BG Tiger, Aaron, a Rusty, Mound. We got Missy, Reflex Ghost. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Also, we got a couple other hosts and biddies. We got Hot Stunner. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Reeks with 10 bits, and then another biddy, and then another 5 biddy. Thank you so much. Sorry that I missed those. And also Reeks with another biddy, and Tigress of Guarana with 100 biddies. Much appreciated. Can you not buy sponges from the trader? Yeah, actually, that I think you can. That's a good point. Oh my god, look at that, the chickens. The chickens are around. It's not my fault. Wasn't me, didn't do it. Can you buy sponges in the trader? I'm not sure if you can. What would it cost? I think it costs diamonds. Ooh, I completely forgot about that. Is there gonna be a trader around? There might be one in the unloaded chunks around the Guardian farm that I haven't killed. I kill all traders that I see, though. Ooh. So many chickens. Yeah, I don't see one around spawn. Usually there's like 70. They're usually all on top of Zoe's house. But they're not today. Okay. We'll look around and see if we see any. And if we do, then great. Let's grab some diamonds. We'll buy as many as those as we can. But yeah, I'm not sure. We got some it's 3 emeralds for 1 sponge. That doesn't sound right. That's way too cheap. 3 emeralds. We should have like 1 billion sponges in circulation. 3 diamonds, you mean? Yeah, that kind of changes all the plans, doesn't it? Is there going to be one in unloaded chunks around this area? Because they don't really despawn, do they? They're usually all over the place until you really need one. Oh man, we could be looking for like an hour if we wanted to get one of these guys. They're so silly with how they spawn. They're always everywhere until the literal moment where you're like, oh, I could use a wandering trader. I guess that's what we get for killing them, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not seeing any around spawn. Okay. Yeah, there might be one around the Guardian farm. There very well might be one. We have a custom trader. So we added more things to them. That's how we do the lightning shrine, and I'm pretty sure that we added sponges to it because sponges are so stupid, and I'm pretty sure we added conduits as well because conduits are kind of stupid as well. That's honestly something I want to add to our fan servers is sponge and conduit trades, because conduits make you really explore the world so much and really adds to the file size. So if you could just get them easier, that'd be nicer. Yeah, so our Wandering Trader trades the mini blocks. That's how you get the mini blocks. Every single one of those comes from the Wandering Trader. You can also get player heads. You can get a lightning bolt. You can get... I'm pretty sure these sponges and conduits, too. Well, you can get Hearts of the Sea. I don't see any over here. Disappointment. Sadness. Sadness, sadness. Is there gonna be one? Okay. Well, let's head off to a monument since we already got the materials for that in our inventories. So the closest monument is gonna be at 2200, 1700. Not really that close, is it? Yeah, it would be really nice to have on all the fan servers. That's something I've really wanted to do for a while, but I just, you know, haven't. Do you guys remember what the chords were? It's 2200, 1700, right? So the Advanced Guardian farm does require 50 tridents. That was before they made tridents rare. It was so easy to get tridents before they made the change. And now it's still pretty easy, let's be honest. It's still pretty straightforward. You can kind of get away with 1 trident. But it's not going to be as efficient. Is that an untouched desert? Probably. It's within the border, though, so it's not going to get reset or anything. What's the IP for the fan servers? All the information about the fan servers is in the Discord servers. Okay, great. So this one hasn't been touched. And it doesn't look claimed either. We're gonna have to kill all the guardians, aren't we? Yes, we are. I didn't bring any milk. That's fine. Okay, here goes nothing. I know my way around these monuments pretty well, so it shouldn't take too long. Except that they have dead ends in random places. Okay, so the Elder is... Oh, that's the center room, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The Elder's right over here. Hi. Oh, you know what? I should really grab my... Okay, he's dead. Hey, we got a sponge. Great, that's helpful. Beautiful. That's probably how Tistom got his 3 sponges, actually. Just killed some Elder Guardians. Okay, this is a dead end. That's why it's nicer to stay on the ground floor. I guess it's not, like, the ground floor, but you know what I mean. The bottom layer. Yeah, we really need a sponge room, or 5. Back on Legacy Console, on Silent Survival, we literally had an entire shulker box of sponges. Yeah, you heard that right. 1 entire shulker box of sponges. Yes! Sponge room! That's because we found, like, so many monuments, and all of those monuments had so many sponge rooms. Like, we found a monument with 17 sponge rooms. 17 sponge rooms. Hello, Artie Penguins. How you doing? Welcome back to another stream. Raid incoming. Uh-oh. Get your raid horns and your milk. Okay, so we got 1 more. That's going to be in the very top of the monument. We need to start heading up. Up. Oh, right. Yeah, no, this room's stupid, isn't it? Does this have any entrances? I don't think it does. You're supposed to bring TNT for these, but you know what? I think we can suffer through a single block of mining. Why can you go through there? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, we got a raid from the Raceworks. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you are doing very good today. I'll wait just a second in case there's any advertisements from late Twitch or annoying things that they do. But hi, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys here today. How was your stream, Raceworks? Hopefully it was very fine. I saw you were streaming earlier. Hopefully it was good. Right now we are working on upgrading our Guardian farm. This is not the actual monument that we'll be using. We're just trying to get some sponges. That's literally all we needed in our life. Just more sponges, because we have a total of 3 to our name. And we borrowed those from someone else. So we don't really own those 3 sponges. But now we have actual 3 sponges from the 3 Elder Guardians. And there is a sponge room somewhere around here. I forget where it is. Where is it? Here it is. I knew that. How much more mining fatigue do we have? Oh, only a minute. Sweet. Cool. That gives me time to say hi to everybody in the chat. Let's see. We got lots of new people here. We got Super Nate, Alex, and C Pickle. We got Joa, and Don't Let. We got the DMC, Whack, Gunfan, Turtle Flame, Raceworks himself. Hello, hello. We also got Erish and a few others as well. Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight's stream. I really do appreciate it. We also got a bunch of new followers too. Harry and Super Nate, Joa, Vab, Knights, and Whack Cat. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully the stream over at the PretzelRocks was very fun and enjoyable. Usually is, isn't it? I guess we can just keep on mining these things while we have the mining fatigue. It's not too bad. I love that we can instant mine these things with a hoe now. It's so good. Hoes are my new favorite tool. There we go. Yes, all of them. How many sponges is that? Oh, beautiful. We only really need that many. Great. Now we're gonna go and tear through the rest of the monument. And there's 2 sponge rooms. Sweet. Okay, great. I'm actually really happy about this. Yay. Great. Nom nom nom. We're over a stack of sponges already. I'm okay with this. This is fine. This is a reasonable outcome. I believe there's going to be another set of rooms to this side. No, it's just this set of rooms. Okay, so we got to go over to this side and then make tunnels going through the whole monument. So how I do things is I drill through the entire monument and make corridors going all the way through. That way you guaranteed find every single room. And if they happen to be a sponge room, beautiful. If they aren't, sadness. Will it have 17 rooms? Probably not. I was just talking about how on Legacy Console, we found a monument with 17 sponge rooms. In that world, we got over an entire shulker box of sponges. Just from, like, you know, casual monument raiding. So dumb. And so beautiful. Yeah, Legacy Console, for all of its flaws, it had some really good things, you know? Like broken monument generation, where like basically every room was a sponge room. And you know what? That kind of makes up for it. The bugs are great, but they're also the worst, you know? There's good ones and there's bad ones. Hi, how you doing? You're dead. That's how you're doing. Is that a drill hole? Yes, it is. We're kind of a layer down now, aren't we? Can I just swim in there? Thank you. Did we go through this room? No, because it's the edge of the monument. Okay. We went through that one. We went through that one. I think this layer is done then. But we didn't go through this one. Also, as a happy accident of drilling through this, we're getting more blocks to build with. Yay! Silent Survival had a crazy seed. It really did. We found a Trevengen tuple mansion on that seed as well, which is 27 woodland mansions all generated right on top of each other. Absolute insanity. I love that world so much. It was just a random seed as well. We legitimately just fired up a random seed and just played on it. What was Legacy Console Edition? That's, you know, Xbox One Edition, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii U, PlayStation 4 Edition, all those ones. That's called a Legacy Console. And now it is dead. Much deadness. Because they discontinued all that for the Bedrock Edition. Okay, so we're only supposed to have 3 sponge rooms maximum per monument, and it looks like we got pretty lucky with the 2. The one that we actually are building the Guardian farm at didn't have a single sponge in it. And we saved all the outer Guardians, so we literally didn't get a single sponge from it. So that's kind of why we're in this predicament. Okay, that side's done. Move over to the next block of rooms. Just drilling right through the front door. Also, yeah, we need to get this gold as well. May as well, while I'm here, I do love myself some gold. Oh yeah, and we're drowning as well, by the way. We should probably fix that. Where did we drop out at? Right here. Beautiful. So I think we only got one more set of rooms to drill through. We might go hit another monument. Perhaps another one. I would like to get an oh, we did get an Elder Guardian head. Sweet. Those are fun. That's another thing I don't have. Yay, water. Water is great. Don't you just love some water? In fact, you should drink some water right now. Stay hydrated. Drink the H2Os. H2Os. And profit, basically. We got a stack and 14 of these things. Great. That's the last set of rooms as well, and we are out of here. Very profitable monument. We're gonna place some blocks on top of this dude. That way people know it's raided. And no one tries to raid this one. I'm surprised that it actually was not raided. Because this is pretty close in. This is the first one that we tried too. There's technically like another 5 in this area, or another 4. So there are 2 in that direction, basically straight forward, and then there's 2 off in that direction, kind of in a diagonal. Oh yeah, we didn't get the gold. Right, thanks, I know. I knew that. I was testing your memory. Yeah, that's what it was. Definitely just making sure that you guys knew what we were trying to accomplish. Are we on the right side of the monument? No, we're in one of the wings now, aren't we? Here we go. Nom 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 gold. I always forget that you can come into this thing for more air. It's a good thing to remember. Okay, so which way is home? We came to this thing from this direction, I believe. I forget exactly the coordinates of our Guardian farm, but it's not that far away. No, I want the gold. Yeah, the gold is great. We use that for the Pigo trader. Because we trade to the piglins. We actually have way too many piglin trades. We've traded to them probably over 10,000 times. We've used like 5 or so stacks of gold blocks. And every single gold ingot gets us 20 trades. And we get 20 trades per second. So yeah, we get lots and lots and lots of items. It's like 1.2 million items an hour. And actually, you know what? I did see this on the way by. Someone already raided this, though, didn't they? Did they take the TNT? They did take the TNT. Rude. How rude. Do you need to save the Elder Guardians? No, you can do whatever you want with the Elder Guardians. You should probably kill them because they're super annoying. But, yeah, you can do whatever you want. You don't need to kill them. You can put them into a boat, take them somewhere else, and be done with it. Use them for something. Draw out the sponges in the nether. Yes. Thank you. All right. Is that going to be an issue? The block updates. Cancel your block placement. This is definitely faster than smelting them. You just gotta like spam the click button, the place button, because you can't hold it down. Especially with the instant mine. Yeah. Yes, sponges. Sponges just got way more powerful in the last couple updates. This is beautiful. So, a stack in 13, is that right? I thought we had a stack in like 16. Stack in 14? I guess that's right. Okay, cool. The click button. Yeah, the click button, you know? you know the one that I'm talking about, the click button. Come on, don't be silly, you know the one. Oh yeah, we're completely out of prismarine bricks because we used literally every single one and more that we owned on building the thing. And I have no regrets about that. Let's go ahead and put the Elder Guardian head, like, right here. Yeah, kind of like right there. It kind of floats, but you know what? Guardians float in water. That's my excuse. We did not find a wandering trader. If we do find one, I would definitely trade to him. But we haven't found one. That was really efficient. Sad furnace noises. Yeah, furnaces are fired from, you know, doing the sponge thing. Permanently fired. Also, we got a bunch of new followers. Welcome, everybody, to the Soylents. I hope you're doing great today. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got lots of new ones. We got Sonic Booms, Oliver, Mixer, Turtle Flame, Tiff, Dree, or Dre, I don't know. The Ghost. There are too many numbers in your name for me to be able to pronounce that correctly. We got Gezik, we got the Solo Knight, Jeremy, Hyper, Sean, Harry, Super Nate. I think I already read some of these ones, didn't I? Yes, I did. Lee Newbie, we got Subtopic, TLG Scopes, Vice, Lord Mayhem, Tigrix, Tamer. That's a cool one. And Starcrafter. We also got Pack and Santiago Chimer. Hopefully I'm not butchering any of the names. So thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome to the community. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. The sponges from the Wandering Trader are very overpriced. I was prepared to pay that. Yeah. I just got a 30.90. Nothing is overpriced anymore. To be fair, nothing is overpriced anymore. Oh, jeez. Beautiful. Okay, so that was a good little mission. D-Fox, thank you so much for resubscribing for 4 months. That is really kind of you. Hopefully you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome. Sand. Yeah, we're doing the sand thing now. As long as the fish don't get in our way. They gotta be careful, otherwise they'll be swimming with the fishes, if you know what I mean. Even more than they already are. Have you ran into the fall damage bug? Which one? They did finally fix the randomized fall damage bug, where you could fall like 1 block and take like 6 hearts, or fall like 20 blocks and take half a heart. That was really annoying. I'm glad they fixed that. Now it's actually the exact same as Java Edition, but there are plenty of falling bugs on Bedrock Edition. Like sometimes if you logged off on a chunk border, you would spawn like 1,000 blocks up in the air at world spawn. That was a really fun bug. That got fixed a while ago, but it also got reintroduced like twice. Gotta be careful about that one. Yeah, so the mob heads and the mini blocks and all the fun add-ons that we have for Truly Bedrock, all of that is from Foxy No-Tail. He designed and created all of that stuff. And you can find that on his website. Can I place one like down there in the middle? No. Can I place one like right there? No. Can I place one like right there? No. Okay. I need solid blocks. Solid blocks are my friend. You say reintroduce like it's a good thing. I might have a slight bias because of bug rock content. I didn't mean it like it's a good thing. I just mean, you know, they re-added it like twice, I believe, because they are big sillies. Okay. Did I make this too far apart? I'm pretty sure these things can do 5x5s, can't they? Oh my god, sponges. I'm glad we got so many of these things, because I'm really terrible at this, apparently. So if I just place it one... No? Okay, so do I need to do it like every 3 blocks? More than that, apparently. Or less than that. Every 2 blocks? That's not even enough. Huh. Every 2 blocks but alternate? No. Okay, I'm just making a right mess of this now, aren't I? You know what? Let's just spam down the sponges. We got the sponges for it. Whatever. You don't need to do things properly when you can just spam. Lesson of the day. Just spam. Or don't, because that's bad, and I want to read the chat. But yeah, that worked out pretty well, actually. How many sponges did I use for that? Because I feel like that's not very long-term reliable. Especially if I lose these things through the nether portal. That would be bad. But that actually worked out pretty well. I think I can make these 5 wide and do the spamming of sponges. And that should be fine, right? So 4, this would technically be the 5th line right here. Fish, get out of here, dude. I'm trying to play sand. I'm gonna get myself banned. Yeah, basically. One of these days, I'm gonna say something so profoundly stupid that Twitch is just gonna be like, you know what? We've tolerated you thus far, but nah, no. You're done. Because I've said so many dumb things. Not like bad dumb things, it's just like idiotic things. Like, hold on. What? Yeah, Zero doesn't have the powers to ban me. He's tried. He's tried many a times. And yes, he's my own moderator. Jeez. Out of context quotes. Always the best. Okay, so I don't know how many sponges that is, but we're gonna hope that we're not losing any. Boop, boop. Yeah, just keep spamming it. It'll be great. Spammy, spammy, sponge. Spammy, spammy, sponge. Is this working? Kinda. Oh right, I didn't even build up the whole wall. Yeah, that'll put some issues into the plan, won't it? Dang it! Dolphins and drowns and fish and stuff. I'm just trying to build a wall, dudes. Please, can you just leave me alone? Just trying to play some sand. Dolphins against the wall. Yeah. Dolphin uprising against sand walls. Just tell them it's a sand castle. They'll be on board. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. This is the best way to do sponging, I feel like. If you ever need to, like, if your dishwasher ever explodes or something, and you need to clean up the mess, so just do this. Just go buy, like, a 60 pack of sponges. Spam them around. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's right, fish. That's what you get for being in my way. Yeah. Take that. Silly, silly fish. You don't think this is working? It's working fine. Shoosh. We only got 7 sponges left. It's fine. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. We are going to have to turn on the Guardian Farm before we can tear out the sand walls, though. Since 1.17, Ho's got major updates in 1.17. It's really awesome to see. 7 and 7 would be 14. So are we missing a sponge? We might be missing a sponge. Quick, chat, where's the missing sponge? Where's the missing sponge? We're missing 1. There it is, okay. False alarm, false alarm. No issues here. Sponges have been found. Also, I love that it's raining, because now we can just do this. Riptide is so overpowered. It's great. I think it's probably actually the fastest form of transport in the game. Did I mean 117? I meant 116. Yeah, it happened in the Nether update. They're able to mine warp blocks, hay bales, leaves, and sponges so much quicker now. It's really quite beautiful. Legitimately, if you don't have a hoe in your arsenal, then you are not playing this game correctly. Especially for leaves. I was hoping we would get netherite shears, but they went and one-upped me. I'm like, ha ha ha. I specifically wanted netherite shears for the, Can hoes mine wool? Is that a thing that you can do with them? Because shears break so quickly. And of course on Bedrock Edition you can't have unbreaking because block lag. So yeah, that's what I want. But no, they went ahead and added the netherite hoe. So good. First time you caught a stream? Very cool. Welcome, you play Pokemon. Lol. Wool shears only. Sadness. I swear I activated my elytra, but apparently not. Is this the wrong direction? Nope, there it is. It's so quick that the things don't even render in like half the time. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, look how many tridents were thrown at this dude. The trident drown must have despawned, but jeez. A llama got sacrificed to save you, didn't he? No, that's a mini block. 4 diamonds for a sponge, 5 for a heart of the sea. Okay, we are gonna trade with that dude. I mostly want that heart of the sea. And you know what? We got the diamonds, so whatever. It's good to see you as well, Axel. That implies the existence of stone shears, wood shears, and diamond shears. Why not? If you're gonna do something silly, you may as well do it proper silly. 1 diamond for 8 quartz. Why is that a thing when Piglin trades? Questions? Many questions. Let's get some mini blocks as well. Sponge mini blocks, because, you know, we're here. Trader does not want this. Oh, it's emeralds and sponges. That's right. Pronounce eligibility. I know how to do that. Deadcraft! How many of these should we get? I guess 16. That's probably fine. Because look at that. Now we got a cute little mini block. We just turned 2 sponges into 16 sponges. What? Crazy, dude. Great. Heart of the Sea. Throw that in there. Don't really need these diamonds on me. I'll put these dudes in there as well. And let's grab the rest of the sand. Spongeception. Block lag is where you try to break a block, but it reappears. So if you ever like mine a block and then it like disappears, but then comes back right where it was, that is block lag. That happens a lot on Bedrock Edition whenever you have unbreaking on your tools. It's an unbreaking bug. So if you don't have unbreaking on your tools, it doesn't really happen as much. It'll still happen when mining ores, just because silliness. Like if you're mining ores with fortune specifically, or if you're mining redstone ore or placing redstone ore, then that'll happen. Also, placing blocks against anything that's updating. So if you're placing redstone ore against another redstone ore, placing the block against the original ore is going to update it and make it glow, which will cancel the placement of the original or the second ore, which is really the silly. Quite the silly. It's all dumb. It's been around for so long. Block lag has been around since... The earliest I remember it is Whispercraft Season 1. You have a trident, and you're just chilling over there. You're cool. I appreciate that. We're cousins. How do you spend your pickup points if they're off? We turn on the redemptions like halfway through the stream normally. We have them off at the beginning. That way they don't get all sold out immediately. Speaking of redemptions, we should go ahead and turn those on, shouldn't we? So let's see, we're gonna turn on the mod poll. James, you're still here, right? Run some. We also got a wardrobe change. We need to do one of those right now. We got some naming items to turn on. We got a weird flex to turn on. And we'll do the Pico traders later. Timeout someone will also turn on. And a suggested pool as well. Okay, let's do a wardrobe change, shall we? We're gonna have to get some more skins. Let's just go for original plain old Pigo, right? Plain old Pigo is nice. No, you. It's a mod pool. You is mod. Yeah, we do got the gold for the Pigo trades now, which is nice. I'm gonna eat a mozzarella stick because I can. I swear, these things get, like, chewier and chewier and chewier the colder they get. It's an exponential amount of effort that goes into chewing these. Yeah, this isn't working that well, is it? That's fine. We'll fix it later. So what if I gotta use an entire stack of sponges for one row? Cold mozzarella sticks are plain gross. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, argue with you, but also, they're still mozzarella sticks. But yeah, I definitely need to go warm these up after the stream. We get, like, the really big box. It's only $10 for, like, 50 of them. They are so overpriced at like restaurants and stuff. It's like $3 for like 5. It's like, what? Wow, 10,000% profit margin. Okay. But they're so good. I love them. We got a toaster oven with an air fry option. Yeah. I regret nothing. No regrets have been had since we've gotten that little toaster oven. Can you name a block in a build? I mean, it won't keep the name after we place it. You can name a mini block and then have that be part of the build, I suppose. I don't see any issues with that, per se. Toaster ovens are supreme. Oh yeah, especially with the air fry option, they are just great. Toaster ovens with air fry, the bestest. Because it's basically like deep frying, but you know, there's no grease or fat or anything. It's just air. Just good old air. Doing yet another amazing thing for us. It allows bubbles to exist and air frying. What else do you need from air? And I guess breathing is all right too. Let's see, we got a pull. We got a pull from the moderators. Which save quote is the best? Use exclamation point quote to read them. 2, 3, 4, 8, or 9. He said we, implying he doesn't live alone. Me and my 14 personalities. Ugh, duh. Combustion. That's kind of important too. I don't know. Bubbles are cooler. Bubbles are cooler. Can't have bubbles without air. You know what I mean? Maybe you can. I don't know. Don't nitpick the thoughts of Piggo. Seems like quote 9 is winning. 54% of the vote? Yeah. Yes, I make airplane noises. Okay, that's your guys' favorite quote. I kind of figured it'd be the newest one from the last stream. One personality for every Piggo skin? You know it. I mean, Foxy No Tail literally does that. He has all these different skins, and every skin has a personality. He makes different accounts for every skin he owns. He's like dedicated. Okay, I think making these 4 wide is a better idea. Or we gotta go faster. Okay, so we should have a stack in 14. Precisely. 8 is certainly the best. Well, only 4% of people think so. Hi. You're dead. Even more than you were before. 64 and 11. Gotta go back. Did I really lose some, or did I just not break some? Maybe they went through some nether portals or something? We could try going through the killer portals. It's kind of dangerous, though. Some say Foxy is dedicated. Some say schizophrenia. That is fair. Some say entertainment business, baby. Okay, so we're missing 2. Do you think they went through the nether portals? We did this one last time. I sold. Oh, yeah, I sold 2. That's right. Yeah. I'm dumb. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's not raining anymore. See, more airplane noises. Can you show us the sponges drying on the beach? Oh yeah, we need to go test that, don't we? I've just been going to the nether. The beach would probably be quicker, wouldn't it? Because we wouldn't need to go through the portal twice. And also it's just like right there. I think it can dry on a beach. Because beaches are hot biomes, right? So like that you just saw trying to place down that entire line of sponges, but not being able to, that was the block lag. That's the block lag. I'm dumb, thank you. Yeah, add that to the quotes too. Ratty with 272 bits and Burnt Chutney with 4,000 channel points for that one. But 57% of people with, quote, 9, 17 for 8, 15% for 4, 8% for 3, 2% for 2. Sadness. Sponges only die in the nether. They die in hot biomes too. And by die, we mean, you know, dry. Can you add that quote, James? It's exclamation point add quote. 50,000 Pico points for be Pico Purge. There's no mods for 60 seconds? That sounds terrible. So we got a beach over here, don't we? Yeah, let's try this out. All that water will reform. So if you place down one of these in a hot biome, they'll dry instantly. So this isn't a hot biome. That's actually a really clever way of testing what's a hot biome and survival. Because like over here's a desert. It's not working in the desert, although that might still be beach technically. But over here is definitely desert. I know it works in a mesa. Or did work in a mesa. Interesting. Because what you can do is you can have infinite sponging sponges where it like dries out instantly and it just keeps reabsorbing water. Fascinating. So we'll have to go to the mesa and test that out. Strange. Okay. Well, whatever. Watch it dry in ice spikes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Could it be because the sun is down? That's an interesting idea. We should test that real quick. Aren't deserts cold at night? Do you really think the developers would do that, though? Do you really think that they would go that far? Do you really think they would do that? Okay, let's see. Let's reconduct some tests. No, not over here. Nope. 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 Give me back my sponge. Nope. I mean, this is definitely deserty. Nope. 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 Okay. Yeah, so they didn't do that. It does work in a mesa, though. I do know that. The music, though. The music's pretty alright. Do you guys like the music? Yeah, my power supply is 750. It's always been 750, actually. I'm likely gonna have to build an entirely new computer. So if you're not aware, I did order a 3090. It's kind of like a panic buy because they're so impossible to get. So stupidly impossible to get. I kind of got in, like, right when prices were starting to surge, but not to the point that they have now. Because right now, prices are, like, basically always $2,000, which is ridiculous. Hey! So I got mine for, like, 1,900, so I didn't really get that much of a deal. In fact, it's quite the terrible deal, because it's supposed to be 1,500, which is still, like, so much. So I tried to cancel it, but they shipped it anyway, so I'm gonna have a 3090 for like a month because I don't have to return it until February, like the end of February, because it doesn't get here until the end of January, supposedly. We'll see. Even though they shipped it, oh yeah, no sense is being made. They shipped it 2 days after I tried to cancel. That's the level of smartness that we're dealing with. So if I can't sell it within that time, I'm gonna return it and get my monies back, and then wait for the prices to actually go back to something at all reasonable once the tariffs are over. Hopefully Biden will actually, you know, do that. It's probably gonna be a while before Biden has time to deal with those tariffs, though, because the current administration put a pause on tariffs or something like that, and then that pause just expired, so now tariffs are like 7 to 25% for electronics, so that's why the massive price surge just happened. So there is that. Not sure when those tariffs will go away, but hopefully when they do, prices go back down. Name a chess mini block. Nom nom. It's not politics, it's just tariffs. But yeah, that's why, I mean, tariffs is kind of, anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, prices, stupid, big dumb. Big dumbs. So yeah, I'm gonna try and like not spend that much money on a 3090. So if I can't sell it for profit because, you know, the prices are going up so much, then I'm gonna return it, get my monies back, and then buy probably a 3080 once, you know, they're actually reasonable prices. Because right now a 3080 is $1,500. A 3070 is $1,000. No, just no on all of the fronts. Just no entirely. Thank you. So that's the situation on that, in case you weren't aware. Sell high, buy low, the silent way. I mean, that's just, you know, economics. Technically, right now, you can buy low and sell high, and it's not even scalping. Because prices keep going up. It's so dumb. I wouldn't be surprised if they hit $3,000 for a 3090. I honestly wouldn't. Like normal MSRP, I would not be surprised if they went that high. Because it's so dumb. You have free advertising to sell it. That's true, kind of. I'm probably just gonna put it on eBay or like Craigslist or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. While I have it though, I'm definitely gonna use it. I mean, I'm not just gonna have a 3090 and not use it. So we're gonna have some ray tracing. We're gonna have, you know, some possible Bitcoin mining or whatever. I'm gonna put that baby to use. I didn't really want it, but I got it. So you know what? We're gonna use it, and it's gonna be beautiful. And then I'll return it, and then I'll buy one when it's not so damn expensive. Why get rid of the 3090? Because it's way too expensive now. Like if you buy one for the MSRP of $2,200 right now, which is kind of normal, which is so dumb, and then prices go back down to $1,500, you're super out. You're gonna be out $700. You know, that's really dumb. That's enough to buy basically a 3080 with. So that's why I don't really want to get one for these prices. If I can flip it, great. If I can return it, great. But I don't want it for that price. Not Bitcoin. Yeah, you got to join a pool of miners for Bitcoin to be profitable at all. I was reading up on Bitcoin. It's kind of silly, entirely. I don't know why people do it, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. If you got in super early, it's super big bucks, but it seems like now it's just getting worse and worse time to get into Bitcoin. Now, if I could just talk to NVIDIA, if they just gave me the opportunity to buy, like, you know, a graphics card, that would be great. They don't have to send it to me for free. I'll shill for them even if I gotta buy it. Just give me the opportunity to buy a decent one. I don't care. Where's my NVIDIA sponsorship? I need it. The big tech doesn't respect Bedrock YouTubers and creators. Well, there's only like, you know, 20 Bedrock YouTuber creators, and we're all on Truly Bedrock, besides Toycat, and like 2 others that are like, you know, people that would actually get sponsored. Is that all the sponges? No. It makes sense for all of the Java people to get sponsored because, you know, they're big names, even if they don't play Bedrock Edition. But there's not many big names on Bedrock Edition that are, you know, worth sponsoring. I would hope that I may be one of them. Toy Cat's definitely one of them. Maybe like, what's his face? Oh, I forget what's his face. What's his name? Oh, I forget. But yeah, there's a couple other like legacy console people that have moved over to Bedrock. I forget their names. Mr. Crayfish, I believe is one. He's probably another that could get a sponsorship. For sure. And then FedEx, that's his name. He could probably get one too. Toy Cat doesn't do sponsors, but like 3080, bruh. I don't really do sponsors either, but you know, 3080, bruh. Do we gotta go to the Nether? Yeah, we gotta go to the Nether. Okay. FedEx is great. He's been around for so long. We got another wardrobe change. Thank you so much. Let's switch over to that, shall we? We're gonna go for this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, maybe that one. Yeah, this one. We overshot the Nether portal. Let's see. Did we mark off that? Yeah, that was the mod pull. We got to time out someone. Harry McChesney gets timed out for 5 minutes. Did that already get done? I don't think Bowtie is big enough for like that kind of sponsorship though. He's certainly getting there. Certainly. He's doing very well this last couple years, which is nice to see. Bowtie's great. Diamond pickaxe, never gonna dig you up. That's a good one. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. A suggestion was made yesterday in the Discord to start doing lyrics of a different song because we've basically done all of the Rickroll lyrics. So if we were gonna do that, what would be the next song that we do lyrics for? I was kind of thinking What Is Love? Friday. No. Gangnam Style. All-Star. All-Star could be a good one. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair, actually. We're not going to do Friday. Oh, hell no. Yeah, All-Star could be good, actually. Do you hear a beard being rubbed? That's probably the sound of sponges. Ew, beards. Gross. Who do you think I am? Beardstone? Bleh. Beards. Ow. Bed. I mean, one troll song to another. Rickroll is not a troll song. It is legitimately a good song. So shut up. Ban. Baby Shark. No. I considered it, and upon further consideration, no. Are these tridents ever going to go away? It doesn't seem like they are. I mean, maybe we could do Diggy Diggy Hole, right? Because that's a good song. Yeah, Rickroll's great. I don't know if I'm being brainwashed to think it's a good song because I've heard it so many times. But it's pretty decent actually, you know. It's got goodness to it. Yeah, it's a troll, it's a meme, but also it's also like it's good. Some really good remixes of it too. Thank you so much, Minus Acrobat, for gifting a bunch of subs to the community. 5 new gift subs to The Real, Stone Stritch. We got Anything Left, Dilly Dilly, and Pale Rider. Hello, Pale. How you doing? Enjoy your gifted subs, everybody, and make sure to show some love for Minus Acrobat being a crazy fool. Hope you're doing good tonight, Minus. You're able to catch the last 20 minutes of the stream? Hi, how are you doing? Glad you can make it today. Also, if you guys are not aware, we are daily streaming until about February 7th or so. We are daily streaming on the Truly Bedrock server, and we're also going to be starting some other projects here soon as well. So make sure you are following the channel to get notified of when we do the live streams. We're also going to be doing a couple YouTube live streams. So all of that is pretty good stuff. Also, in the Discord server, we have a stream regular role. You can sign up to that, and then you'll get a ping in the Discord server whenever we go live. And that'll allow you to know when we're streaming. Everybody by Backstreet Boys. Twitch just crashed. Yeah, Twitch has been kind of twitchy lately. They've had some issues. Wow, that just completely reformed all the water, didn't it? Yes, it did. Ow. Haha, now you're on fire, Drown. Take that. How do you like that? I don't catch on fire in the sun. Haha. Maybe if you weren't so rude, you wouldn't be dying right now. Yeah, we'll have to find another song. I don't know one that's as, like, iconic, though. Probably Diggy Diggy Hole would be the next best one. That's a new quote. I don't even know what I said. Is that bad? Oh. Ah, okay, there's two of you. Die. 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 No song is as good as Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, basically. That's the dilemma that we're in right now. Is what song is good enough? Is there a way to see all the quotes at once? I don't know. I think that would get it to be a really, really long message if there were. Three more rows to go. Yeah, not too much. This is good. This is good. Very good indeed. And then I need to probably build up a couple more cells and do some more development on the actual Guardian farm. I don't think it's going to get built in tomorrow's episode. It's going to be one of those episodes where, like, we get it most of the way there, but we don't finish the project. I don't really like doing those. No one really likes doing those, you know? Like, everyone wants to get the thing done in the episode that it started in. But it doesn't always happen. This will be the first time in a while where we start a project and don't finish it. Because normally there's some form of completion. It's like a full, like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is how we do it, and it's done. Bye. Subscribe. But then again, I guess 2 episodes on a Guardian farm isn't really going to be a bad thing. Yeah, 4 diamonds for a sponge. Kinda silly. Kinda swilly. The rare legendary nether cod. Yeah, we just sent a fish to the nether. He'll be fine. What does the lightning bolt do? I've never actually traded that before. I believe it summons a lightning storm, though. Or a thunderstorm. That's what it should do. So last season we had a thunder shrine. and that was really fun. We used that a couple times for story arcs and stuff. And just, like, in general. Very convenient to have a Thunder Shrine, because waiting for those stupid thunderstorms is so tedious. Especially when you, like, need charge creepers for, you know, a video or something. Bowtie Man doesn't do Let's Plays. He's purely Redstone. Which I respect. Let's Plays take so much time. They really do. As you can see, we've been here for an hour 30, and we are not even done with the training. Hour 40, actually. For Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we stream at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, while we're doing this daily streaming thing, is going to be a random stream time. Just so we can try out the different time zones and stuff. Because we've had the same 5:30 Pacific Standard Time stream time for a couple years now. Oh, we had 13 more sponges. So we're trying out different time zones just so that, you know, other people in other places of the world can enjoy the streams and be part of them. Okay, stacking 11, so we did lose 1. Oh, there it is. Boop. More sponges was well worth it. Oh, so. Is there a more efficient way to earn pickup points? Chatting, following the channel, I believe subscribing. But mostly just being here and being active is how you get them pickup points. Oh, hey, we forgot a block right there. How rude of us to forget that. Okay, this is coming along pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy with this. Whoop. Yeah, sweet. So we only need 2 more rows now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We might need 3. Yeah, that's fine. You didn't know chatting gave pickup points? I'm pretty sure it does. Perhaps it doesn't, though. I don't really know. I think we gotta tear down... Yeah, we used that entire shulker box of sand. Great, let's tear down some walls, then. We're clearing out the water because we need all of this room for the actual... We need all this room for the redstone, we need it for the spawning cells, we need it for the water streams, for item collection and XP delivery. We need it for a lot of different things. So that's just kind of how it is right now. Your pickup points should be displayed right beneath your chat bar. It should show a little heart piggo and then a number next to it, and that number is how many you got. In theory. It does that on desktop and stuff anyway. I don't know about mobile. Cool. This is going along pretty well, actually. We still need to figure out, like, a design for the floor and stuff, but that will come later after the actual, you know, farm is installed and whatnot. How many guardian farms do you need? Many. This is the only guardian farm that we have on the server. It's a new design, though, that we're trying out. You like the stream vibe? I like streaming too. Streaming's great. Is there any other redemptions that we need to do? I'm pretty sure that one got done. We got another wardrobe change from Ace. Thank you so much, Ace. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So, maybe we'll do the Derpy Pig-O. Yeah, Derpy Pig-O's nice. Many derps. This is the turbo, yeah, turbo version. Honestly, though, I think this will be the best Guardian farm I've made to date. It's certainly going to have the most features. Certainly going to have the most features and stuff. How wide is that? 6? Are we going to be able to do that with sponges? I mean, obviously that we'll be able to do. Yeah, no, we can't do that with 6 wide. Do my best British accent. I can't do it on stream. I need to practice more. I was practicing the other day. I got a couple good sentences with lots of British slang. It was great. But I have not practiced in a while, and I don't want to make a fool out of myself more than I already do on my own accord. Do I know what happened to the orange founder cape? I believe it's still around. Yeah, I got it. Boop. I should be having that turned on all the time. Sing in British. For naming things after song lyrics, we could use Sweet Carolina. I've heard that song. I can't think of it off the top of my head, though. Maybe we'll do, like, Take Me Home, Country Roads. Because that's a pretty iconic, stupid song as well, isn't it? Hi. You're chilling over there. Because we need, like, another stupid song. Sweet Home Alabama, yeah. I don't really like country, though. I think I like West Virginia more than I like Alabama, to be fair. Sorry, Alabamians. But, yeah. To be fair, I've never been to either, I don't think. So I'm purely acting off of bias. Which is the best way to act. We didn't really get all the water out of this, did we? Boop. An Eminem song. It's probably not appropriate, but I don't know. Drop your song suggestions in the feedback channel on the Discord, and we'll look at them later. I'm honestly not sure what to do. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Because we already did the entirety of Rickroll, which I greatly approve. We didn't even, like, really mean to do that. We just kind of did it. It just, like, it became a thing, and then we did it. Okay, that's not working out very well. We need this wall. Whoop. Song for what? So we have a name an item redemption where you can name an item on the server. And then a whole bunch of people named items, lyrics of the song, you know, Rick Ashley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And now we're trying to think of the next song because pretty much all the lyrics have been done. And that was actually quite fun. I did enjoy that. You guys also got me to sing the song twice. Am I a stranger to love? No, I know the rules, and so do you. Or you know the rules, and so do I. Yeah. What's the optimal height to build a creeper farm? Literally any height. The spawning algorithm doesn't care what height you're at. Just make sure nothing else can spawn above or below the farm so that you don't have to spawn proof. It's gonna depend on your simulation distance though. What height you should build at. Whee! Oh yeah, Carry On. That's a good song too. I do like that one. I also want to make sure we don't get a copyright strike for singing. We got a copyright claim on the second channel for playing like 2 seconds of the Rickroll actual song. Like just the first 2 intro seconds. It was really dumb. So I had to delete that part of the VOD. Normally they're fine with fan things, so I don't know what they were doing. Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube's weird. You might get a strike for singing. Never know. Because music industry, they're certainly a whole bunch of nice people. So much nice. Okay, this is the last section. Let me try something out real quick. Clips in use. Is that going to... Let me try something out. Okay, good. That didn't record. Last time I tried to record the stream using OBS, I recorded all the overlays, which doesn't make sense because OBS doesn't have any of those overlays built in. So it, like, recorded something that's impossible for it to record. So that's pretty much all of the draining done. Very, very good indeed. Nice. I'm happy about that. We just gotta go dry some more sponges, right? Yeah, we're out of sponges now. What upgrades are we doing? We are building an entirely new design. So previously, all the Guardians would just spawn into the Nether portals and then just go straight to the Nether, but that's kind of a dangerous thing, especially if you don't have an off switch. So with this one, we are giving it a 3-stage system. We can turn off the farm completely, remove all the water from the spawning spots. That way no Guardians spawn at all, and they don't affect the mob cap or anything. And then we're going to have a Nether mode, the boost mode. That way they spawn and instantly go to the Nether, kind of like the original design. But then we're going to have an alternate design, or an alternate mode, where they spawn but they don't go to the Nether. Instead, they are killed right where they spawn by a Trident Killer. And that will give you an overworld only mode with experience. That way you can AFK for as long as you like and get many, many, many levels and the looting effect from the Trident Killers. And you'll only need 25 Tridents. We're going to have to find a way to get a bunch of Impaling 3 though. So 25 enchantment books of Impaling 3. Sounds too complicated. It's a little bit complicated, but not really. If you guys want, we can jump over to the creative testing world here in a moment and check out the design that I came up with. I cannot do British. The advanced design needs 50 tridents. The expert does not. So the advanced design has a 2 wide spawning area, so like they spawn and then they can get pushed to the side by flowing water. What I should have done is had a waterlogged block be the water source and then flowing water. That way there's only a single block, and then you need only 25 tridents. That's what I should have done, but I didn't think that that would work, or I just didn't test it. I'm not sure the case. But for the advanced design, yeah, you only need, or the expert. These names are getting confusing, aren't they? The version 4, basically, that's only going to require 25. So significantly cheaper, especially now with the changes made to, you know, the Guardians, or the Trident, you know, Trident Drowns. How many deaths do I have? I have 12, which is not too bad. See you later, Mystical Geek. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Hope you enjoyed. No. That's 12 more than you have. Subtle flex, but okay. Oh, jeez. Ripperonis. Okay, so that is basically as much as we really need to do here. Yay! Cool beans. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. So that took 2 streams to clear out. We're going to need to have another stream of building, which might be tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow we'll go back to the Moon Island project. I'm not entirely sure. We will see what happens and when it happens and how and why. Also, I think I'm going to give Tiz Tom back 6 sponges just because he's nice for letting me borrow those. And I love that we still got Milk Truck up here. Good old Milk Truck. Yeah, I could give him 10. I don't really need these sponges that much anymore. Cool beans. Let's head back to the base, actually. We don't need to be here that much. I can tear out the sand in the episode. And then we gotta do some naming items. How many naming items do we have? 4. No. See, plane noises. I just make them instinctively now. I just make raid noises all the time. It's great. I have no issues with this. While we're here in the nether and while I'm thinking about it, let's go drop off sponges for Tizzy. Tizzy Tom! So, where exactly is his nether tunnel again? It's somewhere here on the left, isn't it? Is it this one? Yes. Ow. Not gonna lie, this tunnel's kind of annoying to walk down. What happened to the moon? It broke. Yeah. It broke. Ah, this house makes me so jealous. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not nearly annoying enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, more annoying. Thank you. We should maybe leave a sign. Yeah, let's leave a sign. Boop, and then boop, and then boop, and sign. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Tiz Tom. I could just flex tape the moon. I mean, so far it's fine. It's all in a stable orbit. I mean, it's kind of shattered, but it's in a stable orbit. We haven't had any meteors or meteorites since the season has started. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how the moon is at the moment. I gave him normal sponges. I didn't give him wet sponges. He gave me wet sponges. Gave me wet sponges. So rude. So wooed. The tunnel wasn't spawn-proofed until today. Mini gas. Oh my. That sounds fun. So we should have a stack and 5 sponges, right? Because we had a stack and 14 from the monument. We sold 2, so that takes us to a stack and 12. Plus the 3 from Tistom, a stack and 15. And then we just gave him 10, stack and 5. Yeah, okay, good. Right? Is that how the math works? Come on, mathematicians in the chat. I think that's how math works. If I can't do that basic math, I think I need to just stop streaming. Okay, let's see. We got name a chest mini block. Nom nom. I don't have a chest mini block. Do we even sell those somewhere on this? Do we even have those? We got ender chests. I'm sure we got chests. Let's see. What else is there? Diamond pickaxe. Never gonna dig you up. We might have to make a diamond pickaxe for that one. Oh no, we got some. Do we want to do silk touch? I guess that's the only choice. Never gonna dig you up. But thank you, Blank Slated, for the name and item on this dude. If you guys are not aware, we have not used a single piece of diamond this entire season. We used 1 diamond pickaxe, and that is our original diamond pickaxe right here. This is the first diamond pickaxe, I believe, on the server. Or maybe it's this one. I think it was Pick Ashley the first, was the diamond pickaxe, the first one on the server? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know which one was the first one. I think it was this one, actually. Because we didn't even craft it. We bought it from a villager, which is why it has these trades. And then we used that to get our netherite. And then we never wore or used another piece of diamond in the entire server. Yeah, that seems about right. We might have to go buy a mini block. We might have to go buy a mini block from Beardstone. We don't have any weird flexes today either. Alrighty, seems fair. Let's go try and buy a mini block, shall we? Stack plus 5 equals 69. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're still saving for the weird flex? Fair enough. Oh, we need to do Pigo Traders. Yeah, let's do Pigo Traders real quick at the end of the stream. Boop. There you go. It's on. Buy those Pigo Trades. Is there gold in here? Usually is. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, and the first Pigo trade is going to be from Tigressa of Gorana. Thank you, thank you. Give me something good. Obsidian. Nothing good. Tuvlitz, thank you so much for the redemption as well. One of these days. One of these days. And you know it. And then we got Beloa as well. Let's see. We got fire charges from that one. Balao. Balao? Balao. Yeah, not Beloa. I still can't say her name. I'm sorry. Sorry. What are you gonna get? Something good. Come on. Nah, just boots. Boots are good though. And then I'm a cat with another one too. Come on. Fire charges again. Nothing good today. I'm sorry, everybody. I failed you. But mostly this guy has failed you. What a disappointment. Okay, so the mini blocks shop is somewhere off in this direction. Many blocks, many blocks, many blocks, many blocks. Looking for that little teeny tiny chest. There it is. How much are these? Is it a diamond for 4 or something? New. New. What? Diamond for 4? What's the price? What's prices? Replace any slot in the barrel for just 1 diamond? Yeah. Free dies. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. Where's my diamonds at? Diamonds! We're gonna buy 4 of these little silly things. Great. He has so many of these. He's traded so many things to the wandering trader. He's got sponges even. Dang. That's a cool texture, actually. I like that. Enchantment tables. The amount of crafting that you have to do to get all these blocks, kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Micro redstone components. I love those so much. I wish we had actual micro redstone. That'd be so cool. I've mentioned that before on stream. Diamond blocks and diamond ore. Is he making a profit from this? 1 diamond block for 8. I think he's losing profit on these. And then a diamond ore for 8. So he's making profit on those probably. 2 diamonds per ore. No, that's about even. But yeah, 1 diamond block for 8 mini blocks. That's, you know, more than a diamond per mini block. Okay. Yeah, he's losing money on that. He's... No, yeah. He's losing money on these too. Fair enough. I mean, that makes sense. You can't make a profit on everything. Can you use name an item to put a wearable item on the Pigo Trader? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I'm not sure if he'll pick up items. I don't know if he's that kind of Pigo. We can try though, and if he can't pick it up, then we'll just put it into storage, I guess. Or put it on armor stand. You're saving up for a weird flex, but you can't not do a Pigo Trader. We need to up the allowance of Pigo Trader to like 8. That way more people can spend their points. Have I tried micro blocks myself? I have not. I don't really want to get into the cult of micro blocks. It's definitely a cult. You can't convince me otherwise. Definitely a cult. Okay, what are we naming this thing? Nom nom. That's a great name. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Where should we put this? We'll put this right there. Oh, is it not gonna show up? Oh no, it will. Yeah, nom nom. I like it. Cool beans. We got 3 more blocks of diamonds in there. I forgot about those entirely. And dark oak too. I'll take that too. And cake. Nom nom nom. Shulker shells. Hey, there's those shulker boxes that I've been needing. That stuff's just been sitting in that box the entire time. Thank you, Liara. I love you. I forget exactly why she gave us these things, but I'm not gonna question it too much. You know. Food. Can that go into this box? It can. Great. Shulker shells. Let's make all these into shulker boxes real quick, because I really need more shulker boxes. Beautiful. I completely forgot that I had those. I've used pretty much all my shulker boxes for netherrack, and I've actually taken 4... We've used 4 shulkers of netherrack for the project, the moon project, I believe. We'll put these here so I remember them. Also, we got a bunch of new followers. Sorry, I haven't been reading these out. I don't really hear the notifications, which is strange. Let's see, we got Nothing, Doringen, Ognum Tree, Duck Kid, Termin. We got Yeetmaster, Aqua, by the way, and Timeless Drop Dead, Emperor Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit. We got Ozak, Doberman, Fine, Diane, Sean Woo, Pumpkin Spice Studios. Nom nom. We got Insanity Recordy, Robo Rampage, Rock, Ledge, Goofs, Breadcrumb, Cambumo, Real Cool Kill, and Black Void. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome to the community. I hope you're doing great. We're going to quickly pop over to the Redstone testing world and see what is up with the new Guardian Farm design. Expert Guardian Farm. Names butchered galore. Oh yeah, no, yeah, basically. We butcher all of the names. We butcher all of the names. This is me trying to figure out the water stream and stuff layout. Okay, so this is like, you know, top secret information, dudes. Top secret, top secret, top secret. Okay, so this is kind of the cell that we're looking at. It looks a little bit complicated. That's because it does a lot of complicated things. But basically, we're going to have two redstone lines because otherwise you'd have to integrate this system into every single, you know, section of the farm as well, and that's not really that great. So again, this farm has an off switch, which is its current position. There's no water, no nether portals. It's completely inert right now. Nothing is gonna happen at all with this. So it is completely off. If we go ahead and flick that real quick, that is going to turn it on to nether only mode and turn on the nether portal. And then if we go back over here, we'll see Guardians spawn in that water, and then they'll go directly into the nether portal as well. Might take a minute to see them spawn, because there's only one spawn spot. Or it's just not gonna spawn, because it's gonna make me try and look bad on stream. Come on, work, please. I love you. Okay, this is not gonna work. Whatever, fine. Jeez. God. Stupid. But yeah, you can turn that off. So now no guardians will spawn, but the nether portal is on. So you don't really want that, or it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's just a nether portal. It might spawn the occasional zombie pigman. Whatever. Not a big deal. But then you can flick the lower level, and that is going to break the nether portal and turn on the Trident Killer, as you can see there, and flush out the water as well. And as you can see, that is now an overworld only kill mode. And you can actually access the Trident pretty easily as well. If someone else needs to come over here and do that, they can come in here, pick up the Trident, and then just throw it at that observer. Bam. Go straight back into action for the Trident Killer. So it's got easy Trident access, unlike the advanced design. And as you can see, it's only got a single Trident as well. We're also using a chest instead of a block because it's more reliable than a block. You guys were having a lot of issues with the Tridents falling down into the water. It was a whole big deal. So we're using a chest now. We also got a trapdoor for the experience and items to flush through. And we can demonstrate this pretty well. Let me summon in a guardian right there. Yeah, see? They die. All the experience goes into the place. If we back up, we should see some naturally spawn. Maybe. I don't know why they're not spawning, because they just don't like me. Are we gonna do a tutorial on it? Yeah, most likely. Most likely, yes. There we go. You see we got one to spawn naturally, and then that died pretty much instantly. 2 hits with an Impaling 3 Trident from the Trident Killer. All the experience goes into the water streams. We got a kill command block over there right now, so it's killing the items, but those go over as well. So it works pretty well, as you can see. I'm pretty happy with it. It could probably be simplified, but it's pretty simple already for what it does. So then you can turn off the overworld only mode. It retracts the water, turns off the Trident Killer, and retracts that, you know, dispenser as well. You can turn on the nether only mode. Bam. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. You clipped it. It's not a secret anymore. Hashtag exposed. Ooh, ban. That is because experience now floats. So if you put an upper trapdoor like this next to the kill chamber of the advanced, you should be good to go for the guardians to not be able to escape, but also the items and experience to be able to get out. I think it should work fine. Some people have said a lower trapdoor is needed. I'm not sure. I haven't specifically tested that. Is a lower trapdoor going to allow ice to work? Oh, right. We don't have items. Ice should work. Yeah. Yeah, lower trapdoor should work too. Should work too. You did use an upper trapdoor? I've seen people say both. So I'm not entirely sure which one it is. I haven't looked at that design yet. I haven't had time to make an update video for that yet. So the funnest bit to figure out was how to make the Trident Killer work, because you need to double dispense water, see with this dispenser here, and then you also need to dispense water at the spawn spot, and then you also need to re-dispense the water again. Oh wait, no. Yeah, so you need to double dispense the water to break the portal, dispense water for them to spawn, and then you need to make it so it's only a 1x1 spawning spot. That way they can't flow into the portal area, because then that Trident Killer isn't going to work. They're just going to get pushed around. So we need to push this forward after double pulsing it. And this is the circuit for that. It's actually kind of simple. Everything over here is just to activate the water and then the clock for the actual Trident Killer as well. The nether only mode is simply to power this dispenser, then a little bit of delay to power the dispenser down below. Not too shabby, honestly. It is a lower trapdoor. Upper trapdoors worked perfectly fine for me. You put a lower slab and it works? I mean, I'm sure there's many ways to do it. You shouldn't really have issues either way. You thought this was truly Bedrock, hashtag number 69, not good in frames 101. Yeah, well, you know. But yeah, this works out pretty well, actually. I'm quite happy with how this has turned out so far. The on and off switch is a little bit complicated because you need 2 redstone lines again, because otherwise you need this kind of circuit. Like basically every one of these outputs would be either off, a Trident Killer, or nether mode. So you'd have to build this at every single one of the Guardian farms. Not really ideal. It gets super expensive when you gotta build 25 of them. It's kind of simple. Sorry, your brain doesn't work like that. Yeah, neither does mine. I designed this in about an hour or so, I think. Maybe an hour and a half. So, let's see. How would we actually figure out the on and off switch of this? We're not going to be here for that long. Give me just a moment. So that would be like, yeah, sure. Now you got the, now you got the Trident Killer for that. What you would then want to do is you would want to kind of turn off the upper section, the upper switch. Where's my trapdoors at? Trapdoors! I think you could turn it off just by having a trapdoor right here, and then this would be your observer. So like your fence gate right here. So like whenever the Trident Killer is on, you won't be able to turn on this section. That would actually work. It would be kind of janky, but you know what? It would work. And then when that's off, you could do this. You would have to then have a T flip-flop to block you from flicking this lever. So they kind of turn each other off. They would kind of turn each other off. I'm sure there's a simpler logic gate to do that. We can only have one input at a time. Anyway, that's about it. That's the idea. So we got to build 25 of these, and then the water streams and all that good stuff. I do need to figure out the logic for the on switch, though. I think probably a NAND gate. where it only accepts one input at a time. I don't know. Logic gates are not my specialty. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then of course, make sure to drop a follow on the stream and check out our various different links and places that you can support the channel and all of the things that we do. Thank you to our last-minute followers of Captain Stupid. You're going to fit in perfectly here. Sissy the Sniper, Aquarius Air, Alpha Flower, Sable Paintbrush, and Amethyst Forever. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to end today's stream by raiding someone, of course, as we always do. Let's see who is streaming right now, and we will go hang out with them for a little while, shall we? We're the only people streaming Truly Bedrock, so who should we go hang out with? My only friends or people that I know that are streaming right now is Cubfan and Sketch. We just raided Sketch a couple days ago. We could raid Cubfan if you guys want, although he does have like 900 viewers, so maybe it would be cool, maybe it wouldn't, I don't know. We've never really raided Cubfan before, so let's try it out. Let's go hang out with Cubfan, shall we? Cubfan, of course, is a hermit, and he's a great guy, and he's really cool, and I really like him a lot. He's an absolute mad lad. Anyway, make sure to drop a follow on Cubfan, put some hashtag silence or some raid pigos in his chat, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be at the regular time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll see you there. Have a good night, everybody. I love you.